Russian President Vladimir Putin putting on a major show of strength in Moscow today, hosting his annual Victory Day parade in Red Square. The event marks the 80th anniversary of the Soviet and Allied victory over Nazi Germany. It puts thousands of Russian soldiers, tanks, intercontinental ballistic missiles, and even combat drones on display. Putin was joined by more than 20 world leaders, most notably China's President Xi, who was the guest of honor. NBC's Keir Simmons was at the parade today. He joins us live from Moscow. What did you see while you were there, Keir? What should we know?
That the message is uncompromising from President Putin and from President Xi. You showed the pictures there. President Xi describing his relationship with President Putin as a friendship of steel. Unmoved is one way of describing the way that they want the world to see them. Amazingly, some people might think, they say that they are a beacon of stability in an unstable world. But it's also, of course, just before China begins tariff talks with the US. And while these negotiations, frankly, are stalling over peace in Ukraine, Russia still, Chris, not agreeing to a 30-day ceasefire in Ukraine, despite 4 meetings by President Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, with President Putin that lasted hours. We watched this display. Now, as you say, to mark 80 years since Russia's victory in the Second World War, losing 26 million people, but it was a very much a modern signal too about how President Putin feels about his strength. He's clearly indicated that he believes that Russia can keep going. President Zelensky is saying that he will call a coalition of the willing tomorrow. Frankly, I think the optics suggest that despite President Trump saying that he would be able to quickly get a ceasefire over Ukraine, frankly, the opposite is happening.
Keir Simmons, thank you for that. Let's bring in Mark Polymeropoulos, a former CIA officer and MSNBC national security and intelligence analyst. So, uncompromising friendship of steel. What do you make of what we just heard from Keir, Mark?
Well, it's really interesting, Chris, because if you remember in the Biden administration, the U.S. policy was to isolate Putin, to make sure that he was an international pariah. And in these Victory Day celebrations, world leaders were not coming. President Xi was not there. Things are a little bit different now. You have the Trump administration certainly with a tilt towards Moscow, the idea of rapprochement, the idea of better economic relationship, diplomatic relationship, if the war in Ukraine can come to an end. And I think Putin took advantage of that. I don't think you would have seen this attendance at the Victory Day celebrations under the Biden administration. And right now, Putin thinks he's flying high. All eyes really should, in my view, be on, frankly, what President Trump is going to do. Is it action versus rhetoric? He's expressed frustration about Russian intransigence. We haven't seen the stick being used. So really, in the next several days, we're going to see some really important policy decisions made by the Trump administration.
We're getting a little signal, potentially. Ukrainian President Zelensky was dismissing today Putin's event as a parade of fear. He had a telephone call with President Trump yesterday where the two talked about a potential ceasefire. And after the call, Donald Trump posted this to social media, quote, "The U.S. calls for, ideally, a 30-day unconditional ceasefire. Hopefully, an acceptable ceasefire will be observed and both countries will be held accountable for respecting the sanctity of these direct negotiations. If the ceasefire is not respected, the U.S. and its partners will impose further sanctions." First of all, do you believe the threat of sanctions is real, and will it sway Vladimir Putin?
So certainly there's been a tonal shift. And, I think all of us, or many of us, are so kind of desperate for some good news on Ukraine. Every time the United States says something that is perhaps optimistic that we will support Ukraine, everyone gets kind of exercised about this. So that True Social post, is certainly perhaps something to note. But again, it's tonals versus action. And what we need to see is if President Trump will put sanctions. Senator Lindsey Graham has a very robust sanctions package ready to go. He says it's veto-proof. That would put secondary sanctions on Russia. That would be significant. And of course, the real item, which I think that a lot of us would hope for, would be that the U.S. would resume kind of offensive weapon shipments to Ukraine. Am I a skeptic? Sure, but I'd like to be proven wrong. In the days ahead, we're going to see if President Trump is ever going to get tough on Putin. I sure hope he does, but I think it's fair to remain skeptical.
Mark Polymeropoulos, always good to see you. Thank you.